By now, you've probably heard of the term remarketing. You know those ads that chase you around the internet. You go on a website, Air New Zealand's a really good example of this if you want to experience it for yourself. You look at flights to, say, Singapore, and then you start seeing specials for flights to Singapore on Air New Zealand all across the internet. Pretty much all of us, unless we run ad blockers very extensively, get hit with remarketing ads every day. Now, I've talked at length in past about display remarketing, those ads that chase you around that show on other people's websites. But did you know that within Google Ads there's a feature to do something called search remarketing? Basically, here's how it works. Someone searches a keyword. Let's say you sell excavator parts, right? Someone types in excavator parts New Zealand and they search and they click on your ad and they come to your website. That person is added to your remarketing list. Now you can go off and chase them around the internet with visual ads, display ads for your excavator parts business. But what about if you wanted to get in front of them when they're actually searching on Google? Let's say you wanted to bid a little bit more within Google Ads because that person had already come to your site and they already know your brand. Or what about if you thought, hey, now they've experienced my brand and they know who I am, I'm willing to actually try and get in front of them when they search for something that maybe is related but not quite as closely as I would normally consider bidding on in Google Ads. Let's say just excavators in general. Well, with search remarketing you can do this. Basically what you're doing is you're saying to Google, when someone's in this audience, the audience of people who've come to my website in the last specified period of time, what I want to do then is bid more for those people when they search for my keywords on Google. So you might pay $3 per click max CPC instead of $2 per click, in the hope that somebody sees your ad rank higher than it normally would, but they recognize your brand name and they click through and they make the inquiry. Or you might even want to take that audience and expand it to keywords that you normally wouldn't target, because someone who hasn't come to your website before isn't closely associated enough with what you're doing to justify targeting with those new keywords. But when you've got them on your search remarketing list, suddenly they're worth pursuing. So if you're running Google search ads for your business and you're not doing search remarketing, I strongly encourage you to give it a try. It might seem like a slightly technical concept at first, but once you get sort of up to speed with the process, it actually becomes really self-evident in terms of how powerful it can be. So search remarketing with Google Ads, very powerful for B2B businesses. Go out there and give it a try.